What's good, y'all? It's your girl Queen, and welcome back to Queen's Dominion. Today I'm going to be talking to y'all about why I chose to not use Herbalife in my fitness journey personally. Now, before we even get started into me actually talking about it, let me just go ahead and say this. I don't have nothing against Herbalife. I believe that Herbalife works. This is just my personal journey, my personal opinions. And yeah, so I'm not saying by any means that Herbalife is a scam. I do believe that Herbalife works. I just didn't think that Herbalife was the fit for me personally. I see the results. I see, the stuff that people do, and it's a great organization. I'm not knocking their hustle at all, but I just knew that it wasn't the route for me. And we're gonna get into that a little bit more, but today y'all are also gonna be cooking with me. Today I'm making some chicken breasts with purple sweet potatoes, y'all. I am so excited to eat these sweet potatoes. Y'all have no idea. It's crazy because I bought how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I bought 4, but one of these is like huge as hell. I think I'ma honestly cook. I think I'm gonna make these the 3 small ones, and then I'm gonna use the big one and make a baked potato some other day. But yeah, so y'all gonna cook with me today. I'm making chicken breast, asparagus, and sweet potatoes. So right now I'm about to cut and peel the sweet potatoes and chop them up. My chicken still has to unthaw because my mind knew that I was gonna cook today, but for some reason my body didn't know, okay, Mallory, you gotta take the chicken out of the freaking freezer so it can unthaw. Yeah, so my mind been everywhere today, y'all. It's been one of those days. But anyway, we're gonna get into this video. If you are new to the Dominion, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you enjoy this video, you choose to stay for a little while longer, like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video on all your social media platforms. And without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into it, okay? All right, what's good, y'all? I'm back. As y'all can see, I've cut up my sweet potatoes, and the sweet potatoes are orange. They gave me 3 orange sweet potatoes, and they gave me 1 giant purple sweet potato. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, when I did my research on purple sweet potatoes, they told me that they were like a lot larger than the normal sweet potatoes. So they gave me 1 purple one and then like 3 orange ones. I'm assuming, because the grocery store that I shop at, it's like whatever they have, that's what you can get. So yeah, but anyway, so I'm gonna make another meal with the purple sweet potato because it is just 1 big one, so that's definitely perfect to just throw in the oven and cook it. And yeah, so I'm still waiting on my chicken to unthaw, but I came here to talk to y'all. I came here to talk to y'all about why I am choosing to not continue my Herbalife journey. All right, y'all, sorry about that. I had to never mind, I had to deal with my kid, my son. But back to the video. So I'm gonna get into the 5 reasons, okay? So reason number 1 was that I really couldn't afford it. And that may sound like it, I honestly feel like it sounded like an excuse to my mentor, but it was the honest to God truth. Like, I knew how much money I was making. I knew how much of that money my bills was taking up. So it was like, at the end of the day, I had just enough money to put gas in my car to get to work like a slave the next day. So I knew for a fact it wasn't an excuse. Like, I literally legit did not have the money. And so that was my number one reason. I just could not afford it. Granted, whenever I talked to my mentor the first time and she gave me the 3 plans, there was 3 different ones and they all weren't the same price, but the option 3, which is what she was telling me could get me, you know, my results and works best and things like that, of course it costs the most money, right? So it's crazy because, like, the way I'm talking about it, you would think that it's a pyramid scheme, but I honestly, I don't think it is, because I see the results that it gets people, but it can easily turn into that and it can easily be perceived as such. So yeah, so the number one reason as to why, you know, I didn't continue is because, you know, I couldn't afford it. It was just, it cost too much. It was, the 3rd plan was like well over, it was in between $300 to $350. That's money that I did not have and money that I wasn't willing to invest in something that I know I did not need. That was my main reason for why I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford it not because it wasn't worth it, but because I know I didn't need it. It would have been a waste to me because I know what it takes to get the results. I know what it would have taken to get the results. I've gotten my results and it had nothing to do with Herbalife. So, like, that's why I was contemplating so hard on not, you know, purchasing the products, because I knew that I could get the products and save me some money without, you know, spending over $300 and $350. So yeah, reason number 2 is because, like, I had already lost 12 pounds by myself. Before I had started Herbalife, I was already 8 pounds down, and it had been like 2 months before I had actually gotten serious with my journey, my fitness journey. I got serious on my fitness journey around November of last year, November of 2021. I think it was November 11th, to be honest, of 2021. So I knew that I didn't have to purchase those products, and I also knew that I didn't need them because I had already lost the weight by myself. I was like, Mallory, you done lost 12 pounds by yourself. Keep going. Like, why are we about to sit up here and purchase these products when you're doing it? Like, you're doing it and you're not spending, you know, a whole car payment on products that you really don't need. So that was my second reason. I had already lost weight by myself, so I knew that I didn't need those products to help me, so to speak. Reason number 3 is because there's 2 sides to Herbalife. So there's a business side and there is a fitness side. You can either choose to enter into Herbalife, getting your results and then getting into the business, or you can choose to get the results without getting into the business at all. Or you can get the results and get into the business and continue getting results. So I knew that I wanted to get results and then get into the business. And so when I realized that I didn't need the products to get the results, I was like, well, what do I look like trying to promote something to somebody that I didn't even use myself? That would have been so hard for me because I'm not a liar, and I'm not going to say that she would have encouraged me to lie, but it would have been more difficult for me to try to promote something that I did not need and did not use to get my results. More so than anything, I know that people enter the Herbalife journey initially to lose weight, and then after they lose the weight, they want to gain muscle, they want to tone, they want to get defined and things like that. So I knew that from the start, trying to help you lose weight, I would not tell you, I'm not going to sit up here and tell you, you know, oh, purchase this product and do this and that, when I didn't even use the products myself. So that's why I was like, okay, Mallory, if you didn't need the products to get the results, then how are you gonna try to get into the business and promote these products to other people that when you didn't even use it yourself? So yeah. And my biggest thing whenever I entered Herbalife and when I started my fitness journey in November was losing weight. Now I'm just trying to tone it all up and tighten it up. So that was my number 3 reason, y'all. It was because, like, I didn't use the products myself, so I knew that it would have been more of a challenge for me to try to promote something to someone that I didn't even use myself. Like, I've never been that person to try to get people to do something or use something that I haven't done or that I haven't used before myself. So yeah, that was my number 3 reason. My number 4 reason is because I am currently helping people lose weight now, and I'm not, you know, promoting Herbalife. Like, that's just my choice. I'm not gonna say if they brought Herbalife to me and questions about Herbalife, I would trash Herbalife, because I know that Herbalife works. It's just a simple fact that Herbalife did not help me. So I'm not going to promote something that I didn't use. So I'm currently helping people lose weight, and it has nothing to do with Herbalife, and that is helping them save money. So at the end of the day, I'm going to continue on that track versus me promoting products to people, making them pay money, and then at the end of the day, the results are on them either way. Regardless of whether I promote Herbalife and have them purchase the products and keep them on the journey, or whether I not, at the end of the day, whichever route they take, the results are up to them. Like, the products aren't magical. It isn't a magical potion. It just helps them, you know, helps their hunger, keeps their hunger down. It helps with the bloating after drinking so much water. It helps energize them. They have pre-workout. They have a lot of products available to help people who need that boost, who need that monitoring, who need that discipline, who've never worked out a day in their life, who have never stepped foot in a gym, let alone picked up a dumbbell. Like, the Herbalife, honestly, I feel like it's for people who need that. Like, they need to, like, know, what do I need to eat today? What am I eating tomorrow? What can I substitute for this, that, and the third? Like, instead of the people giving them like various things to try, Herbalife has protein shakes to help you, you know, with your hunger control. They have protein shakes to supplement for meals. They have that type of stuff available. To here, you eat too healthy, you have an unhealthy diet, try these protein shakes. You're bloated after drinking so much water, we got cellulose pills. Like, they have, you know, stuff for digestive health and things like that as well. So my number 4 reasoning was because I'm helping people lose weight without the product. So what do I need Herbalife for? No offense, but what do I need it for? And then number 5, the last reason, is because honestly, y'all, and this is just my personal opinion, if you feel away after watching this video, if you are with Herbalife or you thought about joining Herbalife, I encourage you to research it for yourself. Talk to your mentor. I hope that you have a mentor that is straight up with you and honest with you. Again, I'm not trying to trash talk Herbalife. I'm not saying that Herbalife is a scam. I'm not saying that it doesn't work. I'm just saying that it did not work for me. By the time I had chosen to join Herbalife, I was already getting the results and wasn't even realizing, it didn't even click in my head that, Mallory, you're getting the results. You have the discipline that most people who join Herbalife don't have. You can do this without the results, and you can maybe even, you know, able to share your journey and help people as well without having to join Herbalife, and they can save money. So my last and final reason was because, y'all, I honestly don't like the fact that, you know, Herbalife is being promoted as something that, you know, is your business, but it's really not your business. Like, yeah, you're making money from other people, but that doesn't make it your business. You're working for Herbalife. And honestly, whoever watched this video, and if you feel away, I honestly don't care. But that's just my opinion. Like, I see people who are in Herbalife and they have amazing results, amazing bodies, amazing lives, but I just feel like they're just being, not show ponied around, but it just doesn't seem, it just seems very, it makes me, I don't know, it makes my skin crawl, because it's just like, it's like they feed them with all this motivation and encouragement and things like that, but then on the other side of things, they're making people think that they have their own business. You don't have your own business, because you're promoting a product that you didn't come up with. If you are promoting something that you didn't make yourself, you're working for somebody. You're working for the people who made the product that you're promoting. You're like a marketer, you might as well say, like in business marketing. So that's always the part about these, you know, pyramid-ish type things, and that's my main problem with Herbalife, honestly. Like, I'm not saying Herbalife is a pyramid scheme, but I'm saying it can easily be identified as such, because you get told that if you do this, you'll get this. And at the end of the day, like I said before, it's up to you to get those results, but you have to pay money to get those results. And I'm not saying to not invest in yourself, not invest in your health, because like I said before, y'all, Herbalife does work. All I'm saying is people are walking around here thinking that they have their own business and they don't. And that is where I'm trying to head. I'm trying to head into a place where I have my own business. And by my own business, I mean that I don't work for nobody. I don't promote products from nobody. I work for me. If I have anything that I sell, it's because it came out of my brain, not somebody's brain from 19 whatever. It came from me. Like that's my thought that's making me money. Like that's my biggest thing at this point with Herbalife. I don't like the fact that people think that they have their own business when you really don't. Because to me, having your own business means that you don't answer to nobody. And if I'm not mistaken, when you're in Herbalife, like in order for you to make money, you have to continue to get clients to purchase the product, so you can get a percentage of that money from those product purchases, and you have to keep that train running. You have to keep going, which is why they continue to get, you know, sharper bodies and better looking bodies, and why they continue to push, because the better they look, the more followers they'll get on Instagram, and the more people that'll follow them and say, hey, well, she looks good, I see her results, I see that she went from looking fat to looking buff, how can I do that? And I'm not knocking they hustle, I'm really not. It works, it does work. I'm just not comfortable with trying to walk around here thinking with the mindset that I have my own business when I really don't. You're promoting a product that you didn't come up with. And yes, I possibly could use Herbalife as a stepping stone to get to where I want to be, but I don't even want to do that. Because to be honest, I don't want to be tied down to nothing or nobody else. I'm already in the Army. I already got over a 6-year obligation to them. I'm already working my 9 to 5. God knows how long I'm going to stay there. I'm not rushing to leave there because I'm trying to figure out what's next for me and what God has next for me. So I'm already tied down to 2 things that I don't really care to be tied down to. I'm just here because I don't want to leave California. And so, yeah, with the Army, ain't no really leaving the Army. You do your obligation and then you can leave. With my 9 to 5, I could go back home, but I don't have anything back home to do. So why not stay here and, you know, hustle it out? So I just don't want to be tied down to anything else, anything more than I have to, because as soon as I get released from the military, I'll be done with the military in about 6 years. Once God takes me to wherever my next step is, I'll be hopefully, prayerfully done with my 9 to 5, or I'll be working somewhere where I'm making a decent income and I'll be genuinely happy with my finances. I love the job, but it just doesn't make me enough money right now, which is stressing me out. So my next move isn't to get into something else that I have to answer to somebody else for. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't even know if I'm making sense at this point. But bottom line is this. I'm already in the Army. I already got to answer to him, Uncle Sam. I'm already in my 9 to 5. I already got to answer to my boss and my manager. I don't want to have to get into Herbalife and have to feel obligated to, you know, promote their products, or feel obligated to have to go to the events and show my face and smile and grin and take pictures and, you know, do raffles and be, you know, just like a guinea pig. I don't know, y'all. Herbalife just don't feel right to me. It just didn't feel right to me. So I mean, if you want to try Herbalife, I encourage you to, but know that you can get the results on your own. Now, when I say get the results on your own, I mean just that. Herbalife will help you if you don't have the discipline to eat right, if you don't have the discipline to drink water, if you don't have the discipline to, you know, not, you know, slip up on your workouts and things like that. Herbalife does work. All I'm saying is, y'all, it did not work for me, and I did not need it. I realized that I had the discipline, I had the will, I had the willpower, I had the brain power, I had the determination inside of me already to get the results that I now have, which is I'm now down to 156. I was 182 as of November of last year. I'm now down to 156, and it is August. So yeah, and I'm helping people get results as well. So that is my little spiel on, you know, getting results and things like that. And yeah, so I hope that y'all enjoyed that informative update about my Herbalife journey and why I chose to stop. Again, I'm not knocking Herbalife. I know that it works. I'm just headed into a direction where I want to know for sure that I'm working for myself, that the products, if I do sell products, that I'm selling came from my brain and not someone else's brain that I'm promoting. That's not a business to me in my thought process. That's just don't register to me. How you can say that you have your own business, online business, but the product, your business entails you selling products that you did not come up with. That's a problem to me. So yeah. Hey y'all, so I ain't even gonna lie to you, I lied. I ended up coming back in here and talking to my roommates, and we ended up chopping it up. So I did not come back on here and, you know, show y'all the finished product of my meal, but I ended up turning what was supposed to be an ordinary piece of chicken into like some Parmesan chicken strips. Yeah, it was a mess in here, but yeah, I ended up making like chicken Parmesan, I guess you can say, and asparagus, and then I chopped up my sweet potatoes, put those in the oven and like roasted those. But yeah, y'all, the next time I cook, I promise I'm gonna stick to my guns and really follow through with showing y'all the finished product of the meal. But yeah, I ended up getting distracted. My roommates came in, they were done, you know, with their day, and they came home. So I ended up talking to them and just continuing my day. But I hope that y'all enjoyed my video nonetheless. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you choose to stay just a little while longer. Just a little while longer. I ain't that bad. I can't be that bad, you know. You watching this far, you might as well continue to watch, you know what I'm saying? But y'all have a good one. Be kind, be nice to one another, and love on somebody today, man. Peace.